Well, admittedly, I wrote this a while ago, so I am going to be reading off of it, but I think this is a good summation of my and Noah's and the team's thoughts as we're heading into this kind of uncertain year. Here we go. Unfettered, uninterrupted stream of thought. All right. Ravie is going to become a media company. Right now, motion is our toolkit, and design has admittedly taken a backseat to the flashy new kid in town, our Zippy Motion. I mean, Noah and I used to be a lot more focused on design. That's our background, you know? And the Zippy Motion is what's separating us at first glance from a lot of other people. Not a lot of folks can do motion like we can, and we're making waves and ripples and the like in the industry. And that's given us a phase one of a foray into the more public industry. We wield a greater power now than that sort of mindset that I had when I was running Blueprint Studios, Oblivion Designs, etc. All of those studios I ran when I was a teenager, where the greatest achievement was the amount of clients and money that we could get. It was a hunt for stability, a way to give myself a sort of closure to the hustle. I would have secured a spot in line with everyone else. The small-time agencies that are all just trying to be like each other. I worked at one, and it never really felt like there was any real push to be something big there, something that plays on the bigger field, just siloed off, doing well within its own bubble. That little bit of newfound power through social has squashed what remained of that drive for stability for me. Simply doing well and stable now won't ever be enough for me. I'm on a conquest for power, which sounds really dramatic, I know, but let me explain. It's so clear to me now that money is just a means to an end. The true value comes from the social capital we can now grasp. There's nothing in the world more valuable than the support of other people. We now have multiple avenues at our disposal to grow this. The work was the focus for a while, and that brought people in as one-offs. We're a means to an end for our clients. We have a service that they need to use their annual budget on to help their business grow and so on. Now that we have a solid base of connections and clientele that will consistently pay for those services, we hope, we easily upgrade those relationships with our personality and our humanity. I despise the corporate environment, Noah does too, and anything to do with bureaucracy for reasons we are all too familiar with. Exhibit the entire story video when we talk about our college experience. We're helping folks stuck in corporate environments to be more comfortable opening up and bringing their humanity to the table too. I can see it in people's eyes when we're talking with them. The realness that we unlock by smashing down their walls they so meticulously maintain day in and day out because they've been conditioned to. Professionalism in the workplace and corporatism is just, Noah and I never lived in that environment. We never worked that environment, and we don't really know how to do it. So it all seems a little foreign to us. Ravie is scary, albeit larger agencies don't really notice us at present, but imagine the world they'll have been adapting to by the time the Ravie team is 26 years old compared to the 19 to 21-year-olds we are now. The fact that we have the means to make over $1 million in revenue at this age and with the limited experience we have, we're sitting on a powder keg of change. Companies will be forced to bring their humanity to the table or fall by the wayside. We're democratizing business. I can see it in so many areas. Hell, every company decision we make has been influenced by every single person on the team, and our initiatives are talked about at length and formulated by all of us. There is no big guy, little guy hierarchy in this organization. You don't get to be a lackadaisical business owner in the future we create, reaping the rewards while everybody else keeps the wheels turning. As much as business gurus would advise us not to, Ravie is a product of all of us. It's the people that these companies are paying for with every single sale, not the motion. I don't give a shit about being the front-running award winners of the industry and making the most beautiful project that a bunch of other motion designers have seen. This team is made up of some of the most cunning, crafty people the space has ever seen. The vlogs, the stream, the Discord community, our messages, our interactions with community members, they show the secret sauce. The keyframes in the design have negligible value in the future. It's the Sams, Imsetys, Noahs, Barbaras, Jacksons, and Austins that are so few and far between. Sure, it's motion now, but we could be a jelly bean company and be the best fucking jelly bean company in the world. Because it's us. I got it so wrong for so many years. I wanted Blueprint Studios, Tech Reperio, and Oblivion Designs to be names on a sign somewhere, but they all had negligible value because it wasn't me, the person. It was me hiding in someone else's costume that didn't fit me too well, but that I thought I was supposed to wear because that's what someone else's success looked like. 2022 is the year that I realized that the best thing we could possibly do is be ourselves. and be ourselves abominably loud. I want people to come to Ravie because now it actually means something. Our logo is cool as hell, but the real thing that pops in people's heads when they think Ravie is all of us having a fiery, breathless discussion on stream answering a question from a viewer. Ravie is the passion in our eyes. That's what we bring to the table. It's that craziness, that insatiable drive for what we want, and we're coming after it. That's how we become a media company, an industry juggernaut. No matter the medium, and likely unconventionally, we'll simply not rest until we've done what we set out to do and then some. Motion will help us along the way, but we'll soon become greater consultants for our clients. The right-hand team that develops a "how the hell did you pull that off" sort of campaign that truly makes a cultural difference in the world. It has never been as clear to me as it is right now that that is exactly what I want for the future, and I hope y'all will help drive this ship there with me. I don't have a timetable for all of this stuff, and I'm sure some of it sounds very goofy, especially to some of the old heads in the industry. We're small potatoes compared to a lot of folks out there, but we're here, and I won't rest, and I know Noah won't rest until we've managed to create something that feels so unimaginably bigger than ourselves.